Lynette with Grammy Crochet, and I am here in the storage room. I keep changing the name of this room, but now it's the storage room because I have yarn stored. What that was all over is now just in this corner, so that's good. So welcome to the storage room slash recovery room. This is where I'll be living for about a month after I have my second knee replaced. So that's okay. It'll be worth it in the long run. And I want to thank you for joining me here. You'll see me here a lot in the near future. Probably half drugged up. So you know that's okay. But I am bagging up my yarn. We're planning on selling the house after the holidays, and the yarn room is a big project. Everything in here is going to be a big project, don't get me wrong. But the yarn room is like Roy really can't help me much. And I get to play in my yarn, so that's fun. So I have been working diligently and making videos. If you have seen, if you've been around, you have seen them, or not watched, whatever. But I am on bag 27. I did some sparkle yarn and some other yarns that I had in these really cool little shelves, and I am keeping those. Those are going to get moved, you know, to the new house, wherever that happens to be. We're in no hurry to buy a new house because we're going to be living in our RV for a while and doing some traveling, and the amount of time that we stay in the RVs depends on how well we like it. If it's just going to be for the next, you know, for the first year, or if it's going to be longer than that, like I said, will depend on how well we like it, how much we miss or don't miss having a home, out, you know, like a permanent residence. And so part of our journey is going to be looking for where we would want that permanent residence. Eventually, we're going to need a permanent residence. I mean, we're not getting any younger, you know what I mean? So if we can travel for a year, 2, 3, longer, if we like it, you know, that would be awesome. But in the meantime, I have to pack up my yarn, and I have to do it in a manner that when I'm home back in Ohio, we will be spending the summers in Ohio, and if we have to end up with a storage unit, depending on how well, at some point, hopefully our house will sell, and we don't even have it on the market yet, but at some point it will sell, and whatever we are leaving in here to store while it's for sale, we'll have to move to a storage unit, and that will include a lot of my yarn. So I am keeping track of all the yarn, and I'm numbering each and every bag or bin that I put it in so that I know what's in there. So I'm making a list, and then I transfer the list to my laptop so I can easily search out what I have and what bag it's in, so that like during the summer when we're home in Ohio and it's in storage, I can go to the storage unit, find the bag of yarn for the yarns that I want to take maybe on our next road trip. Because the camper isn't huge and it's not going to hold all my yarn. It's only going to hold a few projects at a time. I think I have determined that I'm going to predetermine what I'm going to crochet while we're out, and make whip bags up of all the projects that I want to make while, you know, and then based on how much storage space I have, that'll be the yarn that I take. It'll all be in a bag with the pattern ready to go, and then, you know, I'll just grab a bag, a whip bag, and say this is what I'm working on today, or whatever. So that's the plan. And as I'm working through my yarn, I'm going to tell you guys, it's a good plan, but oh, the amount of things I'm like, oh, I need to make something out of that. I need to make something out of that. I need to make boggy blankets out of that sparkle yarn from the last bagging video. Like, there's so many beautiful things to make. And so many ideas, and not just blankets. I mean, you know, there's other things that I want to make, and there's yarn that I have put aside to make things with. And there's blanket kits that I've gotten that I also would be already bagged and ready to go and easy to do. So anyway, I have a little bit of yarn that's still going to fit in this bag that I was working on from the last video. So I want to fill that bag up, and then I think we'll go in, oh, excuse me, go into the yarn room. Because oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. The yarn in this room will pretty much be done. So let me show you what I got. You're gonna love these. I love these. In my yarn, I do store it in plastic baggies, so cellophane bags. So there is crinkle like ice yarn, but it just means yarn is coming. So look at this. Can you guess what it is? Oh yes, you can. This is the Mandala Ombre, and they ran these on sale, and I bought 6 of every color that I bought, which was only, sadly, 4 colors. Maybe they didn't have them all on sale. I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the other colors. I don't remember. But isn't this gorgeous? This is a 4-weight yarn. It is 100% acrylic. This Mandala Ombre is some of the softest yarn. I just love it. I made baby clothes for one of my granddaughters out of Happy, out of this, which I don't have any Happy. I'm so sad. They must not have had it on sale. Because, you know, I'm a cheap one. I only buy it when it's on sale. On sale, or better yet, even on clearance. This is 3.5 ounces, 150 grams, 344 yards, or 315 meters. Hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted with phone calls. So we were at the, I don't remember if I told you the color of this wonderful yarn, which is called Zen. So the green ombre is Zen. I have a half a dozen of each of these colors, which, you know, these would be really, I don't know if it's enough for like a sweater for me, but oh, a top maybe, because they're really nice soft yarns. This is the blue. Let me take it out, so you don't get the glare. The blue is called Harmony. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so soft. This is Mandala did a really good job on this. Line Brand did a really good job. Really good job on this yarn, I think. I would love to know when it goes on sale again. Except I'm not buying any because that just means more to pack up, right? Then I have this beautiful color that is called Serene. And it is oranges to pinks. So this one you can't tell. So you can see it's, I hope you can see, yeah, oranges and pinks. Isn't it pretty? It's just so nice. And finally, in this yarn, the piece to resistance, as they say, at least in my opinion, is the purple. Oh, you can see that one without hardly any glare. The purple is called Chi. Oh, gotta love it, right? Because who doesn't love purple? It's fabulous, and it goes, you know, just to that really deep purple and all those other colors. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that is my Lion Brand ombres, or Mandala ombres from Lion Brand, and that does fill up my bag. So the next bags that we do will be in the yarn room. I want to see if I can hurdle this bag up to the top of there. I don't know if I can. It might have to wait for Roy. So I will clip these two because it's a very short video so far. So I'll clip these two together and pick you up in the yarn room in a little bit. All right, I am back, and I have decided that I'm going to work on this shelf right here. So I have taken some yarn out. Well, actually, the yarn that I am starting with was in a box, just a little container, and I had it sitting on top of something. And so, well, excuse me, we're going to start with that yarn, and then some yarn that's coming right out of this middle shelf right here. Oh, excuse me. So what I have for you is this Loops and Threads. This is creme cotton, and these donut size ones have 432 yards. They're 7 ounces, 395 meters, 200 grams. And this color is Dusty Mint. And it is a cotton, 87% cotton, 13% nylon. And I bought these to make curtains for my bathroom that I never made. Guess what? They're not going to get made for the bathroom now because we're leaving. But then they came out with it like this. Same yarn, same name, 324 yards, 5.29 ounces, 296 meters, 150 grams. So you get 50 less grams. Now, I don't remember the pricing on any of this, but obviously less yardage in there. And this is, I started to work with, so while I have this here, the pink ones are called, I wrote it down, Flamingo, and the gray ones are called Light Gray. And then I have some in, it's called Country Blue. So I have 6 in the blue, 2 in the mint, 5 in the gray, and in the flamingo color. This is a chain spun yarn. And I did start to make something out of it, apparently, because I have it, you know, where I pulled it apart. And I don't remember trying to make anything out of it. Totally don't remember doing that. But it's really nice. It doesn't have, it would be a really nice, like, bag if you wanted to make a bag. It's soft enough to make a garment. It's not like your kitchen cotton. No, it's very soft, but yet it doesn't have any stretch to it. So if you wanted to make a bag, it would be perfect. If you wanted to make it is very soft. So if you wanted to make a knot bag, it would be perfect for that too. It must be like the perfect yarn. It does say in the instructions, not, it says to line dry because it's 87% cotton, you know. So it will shrink, and I don't know if the nylon in it would make it shrink funky, you know. I don't know. And in case you are unfamiliar with, or have never heard of, or seen, or have ever seen me do this, I use a clippy clip, like you get them at Dollar Tree. You used to be able to get like 20 of them for $1. Now they're more expensive than that there. I think you get 8 for $1.25, but they are reusable. Once you do use the skein of yarn, you can use that on another skein of yarn. It's very nice like that. So that's what I have in this specific yarn. And I'm now the scheme of things here is that these are going to go in this bag over here that I just dumped them in, and now they're a mess and I have to straighten it out. But I have yarn that's similar to that. It's not that though. And I'm going to pull some of that out. Let me do that. And it's going to make things fall. So we might have a slight avalanche over here. No, you're going to go next. So you stay, you behave. And this kind of yarn here is what's going to go next. So, let's see if I can get this similar out. Yeah. I think, okay, yep. Some of this is Yarn Bee. It's all very similar looking yarn, I think. So let's see what it is, okay? And then I'll write it down later. So we'll start with this Yarn Bee stuff. And again, we got the crinkle. Crinkle is. So this is Yarn Bee. Look at that. This is called Deep Breath. And look at that color. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love the teal. And it's called teal. It says right there. This is also a 4-weight yarn. It is also chain spun. Yeah, if it'll let you focus enough. Now this says it is 3.5 ounces, 216 yards. I got it for 99 cents. 4-weight, here we go. 100% polyester. Very soft. Not much stretch, if any. Love it. But it's very similar looking. I think you could put those yarns together because the look of them is so similar. So this color is teal. I have 5 of those. In the teal. Then I have it in just a couple in this red color, which, more crinkle. More yarn to look at. Let's see. So I have just 2 in the color called Cranberry. It's much brighter on there. It's still darker. In person, it's darker. It's more purpley than red looking. I mean, it's got more of a purple tone to it. It's not purple by any means, but it's deeper red than that. Then I have this yarn, and I think that's all I have of that yarn. Then I have this. This is called Red Heart Amour. I got this at Ollie's for $2.99. I love it when it has that on there. It's a 4-weight. This color is called Latte. It is also very soft. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 198 yards, 181 meters. I'm trying to see what it is made out of. Red Heart. 1 ball. I could see that. It's hiding the 100% polyester. So this one feels softer, but it's not as tightly balled up as this one is. So I think that might be the difference because they're both 100% polyester. So you could definitely put those 2 together. And then I have one more color. This is called C-H-A-I. Chai? I don't know. And it is like a light rust. Dark pink. Dark mauve, maybe? It's hard to tell. It like has a brownish tone to it. Like, I would put these 2 colors together. For sure. The latte and the whatever you call this. C-H-A-I. And so that's what I have in these yarns. So let me write these down, then I'll get out the next yarn. Alrighty, so I went digging into the next kind of yarn, and I found Feels Like Butter from Lion brand. And this is what those other yarns are trying to be, I think. So this is 4-weight, 590 yards, which is 540 meters, 275 grams, 9.7 ounces. This is a bonus bundle, so it was like bigger. This color is called Dusty Blue. And the makeup of this yarn is 100% polyester. So I think this is what all those other ones, except for maybe the cotton cream, but it looks and feels similar. So I would really put all of these together. Of this, I have two, but it was hiding. I didn't know it was in there. And I really can't believe it's all the Isle of this butter that I have, but that's all I have. And if you were to put these yarns together, I don't think anyone would know that you had different yarns in your project. They are made the same. They look the same. They feel the same. Then what I was going for, and that was buried with it, I didn't know, was I have this Bernat baby blanket. Now this is a 4-weight yarn, and I'm telling you, I don't think they make this anymore, but it's like really thin blanket yarn, right? Because Bernat baby blanket now is, I have some, and it's a 6-weight yarn, so I think they rebranded. But this is, I believe, also 100% polyester. Yeah. It is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 316 yards, 288 meters. Don't know. Oh, it's called Baby Blanket Tiny, in a little tiny print there. This color is called Wildflower. It is the only one of these that I have. I don't know where I got it or why or what the heck are you going to do with one. But I will tell you that it is very similar to this yarn. They feel the same. They look a little bit different in the makeup of the yarn, but I'm classifying them as the same. For my yarn storage, these are the same yarns. Now, you guys, if you've been around for a while, you've heard me talk about Dreamweaver yarn. This is Dreamweaver yarn. And I've always said it kind of reminds me of Red Heart yarns. A lot of the stuff I've been able to match up to Red Heart yarns. This is Bernat Yarnspirations. They bought Red Heart. Kind of, or merged or something, right? Aren't they together now? Anyway, this one is called Teal. They came in this 2-pack. If you've been around a while, you've seen them before, but if you're new, you haven't. This was distributed by a local grocery store, closeout / grocery store, and they always came in a 2-pack. They would come with different labels, different color labels sometimes, and the yarns would be very similar. So I don't know why the labeling was ever different, but it doesn't give you a whole lot of stuff. It tells you that this was made in the USA because it's got the little flag on there. It's 100% acrylic. It doesn't tell you, I mean, this is polyester. And it tells you each skein is 3.5 ounces and 326 yards. And they would sell these for like $1.29 or $1.69 a 2-pack. So I would buy them. I would buy the ones that I liked. But I was new at crochet, and I didn't know like how much to do anything with. I didn't ever have one of those little charts at the time that they were selling this stuff. By the time that I like got good enough to realize that you never knew if they were going to carry the yarn again the next week or what yarn they would have in for. I think they carried yarn for about maybe a year and a half, maybe longer, but I don't know. But I was just getting into crocheting at that time, and I didn't like know that you needed more than 1 or 2 skeins to like make anything. And then you know, it's a closeout department of this store, so like Ollie's, they'll get yarn in today and you don't know what it's going to be, or if they're going to have it again next week, or if they'd have the same thing. That's how this works. So I have a total of 6, teal, gray, and white, which Boggy Creek, here we go, right? I mean, I think it would make a really nice boggy blanket. Maybe if you did like a square and did something in the center with this, or if since it's my yarn, I guess that's what would be the case. I'm really not sure. Not sure how it's going to work. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. I do think though, when we do find a permanent home again, and we will at some point. But when we do, and I take my yarns and put them back on the shelves, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a section of yarn that has like, oh, this section, you can make a blanket, you can make a sweater, you can make, and then this is the onesie twosies. And I don't know, and I got lots of time to think about it, like how would I incorporate, like these could go together, but not that one so much, really. So then what do you do with that one? Make a hat and donate it? Okay, I mean, I don't have a problem doing that. But I think, like, that's kind of what I'm going to be thinking about. Like, I want to put the stuff that I, not so much with the acrylic, just the, like, general standard acrylic, because one skein, you add to something else, you know, so I'm not so much concerned about that with just the regular solid acrylics, but the not solid acrylics. Like one skein wonders if some things probably need to be like put on shelves by themselves, 1 or 2 skeins, maybe even up to 3, and then I don't know. I'm not sure. Then there's this yarn. So I have this weird yarn. I'll just take one out and then I'll show you. So this is called ZZ Twist. This is also Lion Brand yarn. And I bought it on sale at Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99 and I picked it up for $1.24. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 246 yards, 225 meters. They call it a 4, but it's like a little rope. I mean, so what's it made out of? It's acrylic. It's acrylic. But like, it doesn't look like yarn. It doesn't have any stretch to it. It's like a skinny rope. So I have this color, cranberry. I have one. I have one in this color. Coral. And I think these are the same color. Nope. One in taupe, one in gray. Almost the same. In the camera, they do look the same color. In this light, they're a shade different. But I think this one is ecru. I have 2 in ecru and 3 in white. So together, it's maybe Boggy style size blanket. Would it make a blanket? Would you make a blanket out of this? They have a scarf made out of it. It's soft. It is soft. I mean, that could be kind of a cool looking blanket. And, you know, like for Boggy Creek, just kind of stripe it with the different colors as you go through and add a white and an ecru in between. Like if you did it kind of Boggy Creek style. I mean, kind of Luck of the Draw style. Did a row of white and then a couple of rows of this and then a couple of rows of that, and that could be an interesting looking blanket. What do you think? Then then maybe do a second one with your leftovers of the ecru. I don't know. Don't know how it works yet. But it's soft. It's nice. I think I bought what was left because I felt bad for it. There's like, oh yeah, we'll try it. We'll put the colors together. And actually, I don't think it would look bad together. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Let me see how this fits, and then I'll let you know if we're doing more. Alrighty, I decided we'd go on a little bit. Like, I want to clear out these 2 shelves right here. I think they'll fit in this bag, and then we'll be done because I'm going to lose whatever light I'm getting from the window. And then it'll be dark in here. So the next yarn that I found that I have in here is called Low Tide. This is a Lion brand yarn. It is Again, a chain spun. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. But this yarn is odd. So let's tell you about it. First of all, it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 306 yards, 280 meters, 4 weight, 81% acrylic, 19% polyester. It is also very soft. I mean, you could definitely wear this. Love it. It's loosely put into these skeins. It's very loosely wound. It's got an undertone, not in this color. Did I tell you this color is called Waves? But then you look at this color, and you don't see really the undertone in the camera's eye as much. But there's like this color is called Dunes. I'm having a really hard time. In the camera, it definitely, I don't know, looks pale green or maybe cream. What do you see? Because there's like, it's like this chain spun, and the inside has like a different tint to the color. Can you see that? So the outside, I'm going to say, has more like a whitish color to it. To the inside, that gives it the like greenish color. So this one is Dunes. This one is Dunes. This one is Coast. See, like it's got like the white on the outside, and then you can see the like teal on the inside. Isn't that pretty? Looks brighter on the camera than it is in person. Yeah, this is more the in-person color. And then this one is called Palm. And see how it's got like that whitish on the outside? And this is more the color. But then I have 2 of every one of these. So I'll just show you. In here, these are 2 different colors. This one is called Cabana, and it's like a pinky. But then this other one is kind of pinkish too. And that one was called Cove. Cabana and Cove. And then at the bottom down here, we have... No, wait, this one was Cove. So this other one was Shell. So I'm going to say pink, maybe lavenderish. I'm not quite sure. I'm like having a hard time identifying colors in this. And these 2 in person, well, even on the screen, very, very close in color. Hard to tell what they are. But the yarn is very, very nice. And then I have these 2. And again, this color and this color, like, the camera shows them way different than they look in person. Like they just, so this top one is called Driftwood, and the bottom one is a dark gray Jetty. And this one, like, I'm having a hard time. Has it got a brown in it, maybe? Driftwood? I don't know. So I have 2 of each of every one of those. And I like it. It's a nice soft yarn. I'm sure you could combine all of these into one project because the colors kind of overlap in their, you know, they just kind of do. Just kind of all fit in there together. I don't know. I like the yarn. It's a nice yarn. But the colors are giving me a little bit of trouble. Okay, so let me put these back because now I've got them spread out all over the place. I'll be back with you in a second with the next stuff on the shelf. So next, I have 2 of these little baby Hirschners. It's a 2-weight yarn. It is, if I can read this, 100% acrylic, 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, 129 yards, 125 meters, 100% acrylic, and it's got a little halo on there. I have 2 of them. Don't know why. But I put them in with these yarns because these yarns have a little bit of a halo. They're a 3-weight. And it reminds me of, oh goodness, Colorama Halo, or latte cakes. It is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 259 yards, 237 meters, 62% polyamide, 38% acrylic. It is Yarn Bee Baby Lulu. And I have 3 each, and this is the color Aqua. And I have it in the color Minty. And I have it in the color Lavender. Yeah, and then I have that little white thing. So those yarns are similar. I'll throw them up here for a second. Let me put this one back in the bag. Then just off for no reason, I don't have any more of this, I do not think. I don't think this is the same. Wait, it might be. Oh, I do. Okay. All right. Let's put this away. Because this is that one. I didn't realize they were the same. Okay. You can go up in there. So then I have this yarn. This is also a Yarn Bee yarn. The first year that Hobby Lobby came to my area of Ohio, they built some stores, and then they put out this big clearance, and I went crazy. And I filled up 3 carts. It was the most fun shopping spree I've ever had in my life. I was on Zoom with the Zoom sisters. I was buying yarn for everybody. I ended up with a lot of yarn. Everybody's like, yeah, buy that, yeah, buy that. And so I spent $600 on yarn that was like $1.37 and less. So I bought all kinds of yarn. This is called Yarn Bee Lush Loft. And this is the color Sand. Let's see, I have another loose one here. And this is, it also has a halo, but this is chain spun. So this is like a combination of latte cakes and feels like butter, or those cotton creams, those other ones I just did in the last bag. But it is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 142 yards, 130 meters, 100% nylon, and they're calling it a 4-weight. So I have 3 of the sand, and they are loose, not in a bag. Shame on them. And then I have 4 each in the color Blush, and of course this is going to elude me, the color Coral Rust. Which actually those all do go very well together. The blush is very neutral, so then you put the sand with it. Nice. Gotta get on that. And then lastly, I have a bunch of these, which I haven't written either of these last ones down, but we'll pull some out and we'll see what they're about. I have a lot of different colors. So let's start with, this is called Forever Style. And if I turn it upside down for you, well, I'll just pull another one out and then pull out a different color. This color, just while you're looking at it, is called Teal. I'm losing my thing here. This is called Teal. It is a 4-weight, 3.5 ounces, 99 grams, 219 yards, 200 meters. 100% nylon. There we go. It's a little squishy, but it, you know, it's very, very, very soft. Like, you would wrap your baby in this, no doubt. It's a little bit squished right now, but it's kind of the style of that tiny baby blanket yarn, but extremely soft. Yeah, extremely soft. Charmin has nothing on this, let me tell you what. So, I have this in, this was teal, and it looks like I have 3 of them. This one is taupe. Yeah, it's a little worse looking for the wear there. And then we have ivory. 3 of the taupe, 3 of the teal, 4 of the ivory. Then I have another bag where it looks like I have misty green, which is mint green. I love mint green. And there is like a charcoal gray. I don't know if I'll be able to see the... Yep, it's called gray. Not charcoal gray. It's just a gray. Then there is rose. And finally, this one is called blush. So I must have been on a 3 kick because I have 3 of all of those. And that is all of this kind of yarn that I have. So let me get this back in the bag, write these down, and then we'll get that next shelf, which I think is a 5-weight yarn. It's just, these were yarns that I had specific odd yarns, and so that's what's up here. So hold on just a minute. Okay, final yarns we're going to do tonight. This is Yarn Bee Wild Streak. It is, wait, I'm grabbing another one and you can look at the beautiful colors while I read off. What is that? Krista says, 1 for you, 1 for me. It's 100% acrylic. It is 3.5 ounces, 99 grams, 135 yards, 124 meters. And they say it's a 4-weight. I think it's pretty thick for a 4. It does have a little bit of a halo. Look at all of those colors. Ooh, buddy. These are pinks, blues, purples. And I have 7 in this colorway. And they really don't fit very well in the bag. I probably need to fix that. So this is going to be a little slower going because they're popping out of the bags here. This color is, I think, all the same. Yep. This one is called Hope Chest. And as you can see, you can see in this one, like there's pink in that. Or maybe you can't even tell, but there is a little bit of pink. It's like the gray, white, and pink. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 of this one as well. Yeah, you can definitely see, maybe you can see the pink in here. Oh, now you can see pink. There you go. That's really pretty. I could see scarf, hat, gloves, like a whole little set out of that. That's nice. Now this one, I hope these are the same. Yeah, okay, so, yep. Yeah, okay, it's different. All right, this one is called Grays. And as you can see, it's gray and black, but like this one here looks like it's completely silver. This end one, it's not. And I have 4 of that color. Then I have 4 of this color, which looks like it's the same color, but it is called Riverstone. And it's silvers, gray, and white, and I think there's a little bit of pink in this one too. Like, those can all kind of blend in together. silver, gray, white, and pink. I'm sorry, I'm writing these down. I didn't do it beforehand. And there's 4 in that colorway. Then I have this one, which is called, oh, More Hope Chest. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13. Look at this one. That's Hope Chest. And it's like white and gray. You can't even tell that it's the same yarn. Okay, so I have 13 of those. That's a lot. Let's see. Let's go to this one. This one, look at those colors. Don't you love it? This is called Brights. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yep, not fooling anybody with that. Look at all those. Let's take one out because they're just too pretty not to. The bag is being a little stubborn. Look at that. You've got, whoo, yellow, pink, there's purples, orange. That's like a lime green over here, but yellow over here, I think. And you got the blues, and oh my goodness, love it. GHTS. We're going to put all the colors. Now, it appears that I have 5 of these, but this next bag has some mixed glass in it, so let's see what we got going on in that bag. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to put that I have 5 of those. All right. So this is the last of the yarn for the night because everything else on that shelf is different brands but similar yarns. So in this bag, I'll just show you the colors and I'll write it. Oh, this is more of the Brights. Well, that doesn't look like that other yarn now, does it? Yeah. So they're saying these two are the same as these. Just how they're wound up, you know. So let's see. That's, what's this one called? Okay, this one's different. All right, so on the Brights, we're going to add 2 more, and we're going to make that, oh, 7 of those too. Nice. Okay. Now, this is an oddball one, but it's very pretty. Petals at Play. I just want to make a hat out of it. I wonder if that would work on my Addy, on my knitting machine. I think I love it. And then, I'm going to set that one aside. Then I have 2 in this color. I guess you don't need to see them both. This color is called Teal Purple. Ooh, there's my colors right there. Love it. And I got these on clearance. Let me tell you. $1.12. Huh, that's probably why I bought so many of all the pretty colors. I think you could put all those grays and silvers and whatever together. Probably make a really nice, warm, cozy, because this is squishy and soft. This could be a really nice, warm, cozy, squishy blanket. I don't know. How many yards are in here? It says 135 yards. 135 yards. You need a heck of a lot of them to make a blanket, wouldn't you? But aren't those pretty? Well, guys, this video is probably getting close to an hour now. So I'm going to let you go. Thanks so much for helping me go through all of this yarn. We did 2 bags, or three bags with the stuff I have to add in. So I think we went through 3 bags today. I appreciate it very much that you hung out with me, and I hope you like the yarn. Sadly, these pretties are no longer available because obviously they got the little stickers on them that said they went bye-bye. Sad. Anyway, it was good for me when I bought them though, right? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting and giving me a thumbie and all those things that YouTube likes. I appreciate it very, very much. I'm leaving in another day or two to go to Florida. By the time you see this, I will probably be in Florida. And then I'm coming back and having knee surgery. I want to get this done, this shelf done, so where I could take it apart and I can stack yarn there as I start to feel better again. Because the recovery room is just down the hall, so I can easily get here. Ish. Easily-ish. We'll see. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.